I can officially say for the first time, I guess I don't know if I can like officially say it, considering, you know, the fact that technically, I guess I'm not yet, but I'm basically, technically, officially an affiliate, basically, kind of, but not really. What I mean is, I have everything necessary, you know? Wait, can I actually? Oh, that's funny. That's funny. What I mean is, what I'm saying is, I meet all the requirements now because I'm kind of a professional. It's not true because I'm not paid yet. I'm not paid, so I'm technically not a professional. Soon I'll be able to say that, and like it'll be true, and I won't be a liar. So that'll be fun. I don't. Where was I going with that? I kind of forget everything I said leading up to that. But basically, I can say that now I'm an affiliate, except I'm not an affiliate yet because we don't have channel points or anything. But I'm gonna say that I can say that because I do have the run an ad button, and so I can run an ad. And my favorite part about being able to run an ad is the simple fact that there's no reason for me to, as I don't have a card set up or anything, so I would not get any benefit from doing that. I would just make people watch an ad, and there's nothing they can really do about it. It would just be, you're here, oops, sorry, here's an ad. And I think that's incredibly funny. Like, regardless of if it actually is to anybody else, to me, that's fun. I'm not going to, of course, as it's just a stupid decision, but it is something I can do. So that's fun. I mean, I always hate getting ads. I can also turn on sub-only chat, but I don't know if people can sub yet because I don't have any sort of payment. So it's just, I could do it, and there'd be no point. It would just stop people from being able to chat, which, once again, I do think is funny, but no, I'm not going to. Also, question, why is the bot Prime Gaming? I don't... Why is that the way it is? Like, I just saw it appear, like, for the first time, my mind actually, like, recognized the fact that it has its own Prime Gaming badge. And I don't... I mean, cool, but... I mean, it's not gonna use it. I mean, I guess it can. Who do you think the Seribot is primed to? Like, I think the peak you can get in life is having a bot that's primed. Like, a well-respected bot, not just like, you know... You don't bot things, you know? I don't want to dig myself into a hole with that. It's like, you know... I'm not even gonna continue saying anything. Like, I've got nothing salvageable there. Don't bot stuff. But if you were to have a bot that watched everything and was subbed, you know, Seribot. Or Nightbot, even. I don't think Nightbot is primed. So, I mean, we'd have to see Nightbot type in chat, which will happen every now and again. I mean, never mind, never mind. But Nightbot, I feel like there's more commands I can get on Nightbot that I just don't know exist, because, like, why would I know? I mean, I only stream here. Like, there's only... I don't know if I should be expected to know more stuff about things that are going on here. Like, commands and stuff, I don't watch other streams. And when I'm watching another stream, it's not like anybody's gonna say, this command does this. It's like, they have the command set up, and people are expected to know what it does. Anyway, currently I'm getting on the game. I'm not just, like, sitting here doing nothing. I'm now booting it up. You might be able to hear the music. I think I'm fairly certain you can. I'm just gonna get on the world first and then switch on over to it. So, you know, if you're in the server, you may have seen that there was a photo of, you know, me and Owl playing Terraria, and that is because we played Terraria. I mean, really, there's no other way to say it. It's like we played some. So now there's this. This house is a bit bigger and was blown up, and there's more things moved in. I don't remember what bosses we fought on stream. I think we took down Eye of Cthulhu and also Eater of Worlds. But when me and Owl were playing, I was on the outer sixth of the world, which means King Slime has a chance of randomly spawning. As you can see by the little slime guy here, you get that when you kill him. So we didn't fight anything that wasn't on stream intentionally. And like 3 or 4 meteors landed, so that also occurred. Probably just have a chest that has all of that stuff in it, but no. But basically, we made a little bit of progress, which, you know, maybe some people will be annoyed by. I mean, it's not like we're any closer to beating the game. I mean, technically, I guess, since, you know, we have better gear now, we can probably fight the bee, which would be helpful for me, because then like, you cannot get any bee summon without killing the bee, which is upsetting, because everything else in the jungle is like stingers, spores, and stuff like that. But no, for the bee, you need, what is the item? Honeycomb, I think? And that's a queen bee drop, so sadly, I can't get it. I think there's an axe you can get from using all that stuff that automatically replants trees upon you cutting them down, which I want because I'm gonna forget to cut everything down. Also, of course, as it comes with playing the game, we got better gear, so I can now mine, what? Hellstone? I think is the strongest thing I can mine. Is Hellstone an item? Is that like in this game, or I think of something? The bars are called Hellstone, right? I did not see that it extended out this far. I left the game on for Owl while I was gone for a couple of hours, and I guess Owl had to extend this platform to be able to fight old ones. Unsuccessfully, I might add. We're not very good. I mean, we're also pretty early into the game too, so you know. That probably contributes at least a little bit to it. But now, I guess there's some grass in the way, and that's kind of annoying. The game's being a little choppier than I remember it being the first time, but I don't, you know, it's not to the point where I even care at all, so. I assume it's fine on stream as well. I can only do so much with what I have. And hey, it seemed to work last time. Last stream was the 12-hour stream. And during the 12-hour stream, we got to the goal of getting the requirements for affiliate, and we surpassed it by 4. And you may think, 4? What do you mean? There's clearly 55 followers on this account. Well, that is because somebody followed yesterday, which is very cool. That's somebody being on screen, because we have that blowpipe. Oh, that's not the thing I'm thinking of. So that's good. Can of worms. I could do fishing stuff. Because I'm by myself, I don't want to make any sort of real progress. Because, you know, I'm playing this with Owl. So I don't want to fight the bee. I might get ready for the fight. I might do a Hellevator. Right now, I'm trying to get stuff to make that axe. Probably the best place to start would have been at home to see if we had the resources already. But I mean, what's one dive into the jungle? It's not gonna hurt anybody. Aside from me, but I mean, we expected as much. I don't like hearing the button sounds as I step over them. I figured we'd have broken everything, spores. I won't. But I've only heard of this axe, and I figure it's a jungle thing, so I didn't even look at its recipe at all just now. It's just sort of, I thought of it once the stream came on, and now I want to do it. So let's hope I'm not insane. I think I remember seeing it when I was talking to the guide about trying to get stuff like the Blade of Grass. And the Snapthorn, you know, the the item that I actually use and not the one Owl does. Kind of, you know, a little more important to me as the one playing. But, you know, I could be wrong. I mean, I've watched a few videos about 1.4. This isn't even 1.4 anymore. This is Labor of Love. I don't know what this update's called. Is it 1.5? I mean, it was a big update, but the version number is on the main menu, and I don't check it. Who really goes onto the game they're playing and looks at the version number when they actually get on it? So I don't know what number this is called, but it's past 1.4. It's not the thing. So this is Labor of Love. 1.4 was called Journey's End. So they're not the same. But whatever... Like, I've watched videos about whatever this update is. And they've talked about the axe of whatever. Hey, Owl. Welcome. Just in the jungle. You know, I said I'm not going to fight the bee, and that's true. I'm just here to see if I can get some stuff for an axe, so... You know. An axe that I don't know if it exists, or is even better than the one I have, if it does exist. But it's awfully convenient for someone like me who forgets to plant trees. So... That's the goal here. Why can't I hit some stuff through walls, but not you? Why wasn't I even hitting it when I was on the same side of the wall as it? Why is it not taking damage? Stinger, okay, good. It was worth it. Not really, but I guess it was. I didn't want that to go off. Killed him. Okay, well. Newman? Boomstick, absolutely. The boomstick looks very nice. I wonder, is it just a jungle thing? For the boomstick to spawn? And it's Unreal too. I think Unreal's the best version of the boomstick. I might just use it instead of the space gun. Oh, I don't have ammo. Okay, well that'll stop me. That'll do it. How's it going, Owl? I don't have too much to talk about in the jungle, aside from how much I hate hornets, so, I mean... Oh, hey, there's that. That's nice. Another life crystal. Which means one more and I'll be at max if I use the two that I'm about to have. Please stop killing me. There's nothing to like about the jungle. There's only pain here. And then from this point on, I can dedicate life crystals to whenever you are on here. And then you can be at max health eventually too. And from there, life crystals are still useful even if we're at max HP, because we can make heart lanterns that provide bonus health regeneration when we're around them. So those are useful if we need to make boss arenas or something. I just got randomly added as someone's friend on Xbox. I don't know what that's about. Ooh, spikes are very nice later on for making... Is it like some sort of climbing or like a ninja set of something? I forget. If I'm even right. I know there's also other items that contribute to some sort of ninja equipment item. What you working on? I'm working on getting an axe that I think is called the Axe of Regrowth. That once I chop down a tree, it is automatically replanted. And it's the correct type of tree. So that way, hopefully, I don't have to remember to plant trees. Because I'm not good at remembering. Also, I just hate planting trees, and every time I plant them, they seem to just not be growing. It just feels so slow. So to just have peace of mind in knowing this thing will grow once I chop it down, it'll be nice, because then we can always have wood for builds and stuff. And I think the world just looks better when it's not just a flat piece of dirt. So, it'll be nice. Not exactly something we need done, but something I want to do that can be done, you know, quickly. but I will try and do a Hellevator and stuff like that. I don't want to be in the jungle the whole time. Staff of Regrowth, and it's a material now. I don't remember it being one. I guess I have no reason not to take recall potions. I've just been not taking them. Hey, can I, like, not drown? Okay, thanks, game. I didn't know which water was there. But yeah, just that is what I'm currently doing. 17 spores, 14 of those. Oh, we totally have enough stuff. Like, I don't know if we have it all on us, but we totally have stuff at home. That'll be, you know, enough. Crafting. Right, I have to hand him the thing. Here you go, man. This. Axe of Regrowth. These are both. Oh, I need an axe already. Jungle spores. Okay. What on earth does this become? Axe of Regrowth. Oh, wait. It's in the crafting recipe. I just didn't see it. Okay, so I happened to get the thing that I needed. Let's acorns. We're going to do trees. Okay, I was right. So, copper axe. Probably threw mine away. It's starter stuff. So, I imagine we probably have the materials. Oh. We just have that. That'll do it. Where do I... Okay. Axe of Regrowth. 60 axe power. 150 axe power. No hammer power, though. Oh, no, it's 100. Oh, okay. Is my building? Yeah, it's there! I'll probably make some of my own. 4 defense shackle, that's not bad. I need to sort these chests at some point, and when I do that, either I need to have some good banter going, or it ain't gonna be on stream, because, my gosh. We have so many, I just find them in the caves, I bring them back up, and I place them here. And I just haven't been doing that quite as much now, because it's like, oh, I don't want my inventory to be filled up instantaneously upon me, like, finding something in caves, because I have to take out everything from the chest to be able to move it around. So this is, like, it's not like I've ever organized while playing Terraria before. Because why would I? Where's that guy? Where's Gunman? Oh, you're right there. I forget the button to buy things in mass. Okay, it's just that. Money. Oh, right, you can go over 999 now. I forgot. Here, take those. I don't care about them. It's actual, like, garbage in my inventory that I just don't need in here. Trash. It's just 8. That's silt. I would like us to have some silt. Glow sticks. Meteorite's good. I don't need that much pumpkin. There's been pumpkin absolutely everywhere. I no longer need... Well, no, it says it plants acorns. I'll keep living wood just because it's a special thing you can only place down by using the staff. Blood Moon is rising. Okay, I thought it said another meteorite landed and I was about to go insane. I was like, yeah, cool, resource, but like, please. Well, one thing I will say about having your house here is that it's very annoying to defend because it can't stay on the screen the same time as the other house can. So I cannot possibly protect both. Enemies are going to spawn over there and they're going to start killing everything. Hey folks, you don't need to sit around. I know it's nighttime, but there's monsters about. Just stay back. Oh, cool. They're in our floorboards. That's fun. Real glad. Can I hit them, though? No, I can't. I mean, I can stand at the stairwell and just start smacking them. It ain't that bad. Why did it do that? Yeah, I have to tap really fast because it counts B as holding for whatever reason. It has multiple clicks. Since I am using controller to play PC Terraria. And so trying to close that menu, it just rapid clicks to open it back up. Kind of annoying, but, you know. Not a big enough reason to just adapt to using a computer for it. I gotta say, whips are handy. I'm a fan. You can just hit a ton of stuff. I don't know if there's a whip in hell that I should be, you know, trying to get stuff for. I just know that there is, the imp staff. And the thing about staves in this game, specifically, imp and hornet, is I don't know if it's better to just use imp, because it's the next tier, or if I should be using imp and hornet, because imp does on fire, and hornet does poison. Our demolitionist is dead. That's a shame. He's the only person actually fighting these things. Which, I suppose, may contribute to why he's dead. Oh wait, they're fighting the nerd slime. Stop it. Stop it. That's my nerd slime. But yeah, I've never bothered to look up anything about... I mean, I guess it would solve my issue if I did, so, you know, only myself to blame. If I should be using poison and fire both against bosses, because I only have 2 slots, you know, maybe the flat damage increase from one to the other is helpful. Yeah, blood moon happening. But I've never bothered to look into it. I imagine most bosses are immune to fire and poison anyway, so I imagine the flat damage increase is just the way to go. But, you know, I couldn't tell you. Let me get these up and going. These hang above doors? Okay. Okay. Y'all are really, really annoying me right now. Where's the other things? No, Demon Eye. There's also a door in the way. Oh, I didn't even see that we had those there. Didn't I have some other banner? It doesn't matter right now. Hanging multiple banners does not do anything. So, fun fact for you. Owl, I know how much you love your, like, 8,000 banners of the dead, you know, Eater of Souls down over on the left side. But they don't increase anything. If you were to spread them everywhere, then everyone in the corruption would know of the death you've brought to them all. I mean, I know it's probably just more so there for the fun of it, but... just for future reference, it won't do anything. I don't expect banners to be hung across the entire world, though, because that's just, like... if you can kill them that easily, does it really matter? Why are you over here, my slimy friend? Get back to the house. Are you programmed to follow me? I better only see you hopping to the right, then. Why is there... oh. Okay, I guess they don't like that I was talking about them. Why didn't Eater of Souls come from the right side? I cannot conceive an idea of why that happened. A money trough. That's a summonable piggy bank just directly to me. Very nice. Can my minions not get caught on absolutely everything, please? This zombie literally spawned in the trap that we have covered, Owl. I need to pay attention. Like, if I'm talking to chat, I will look directly at it, regardless of whether or not there's something there I have to be reading. Wow, they can keep back the zombies. Thank you. Hi, trader's my friend. God, water turns to blood on the blood. Oh, the bride. You're strong. But still just a zombie. Another the bride. No grooms? Goodie bag, I'll take it. And a bloody tear. So, bloody tears, I think what they do is they let you summon a blood moon, which doesn't sound good unless you were to be fishing. I just remembered I have to go fishing for my next summon. Oh, I should have been fishing this whole time. I don't have a fishing rod anyway. But I did get a bloody tear. So, basically, I gonna be fishing. Oh, Tavern Keeper got one. Give me the goodie bag, my good sir. I think the rate at which you get these, oh, another bloody tear. The rate at which you get rotten eggs from the goodie bags, I wish was lower, because there's so many outfits you can get, that it just kind of feels impossible to get most of them. I mean, I guess if you're just actively playing Terraria, you can pretty feasibly get all of them pretty quick, but, you know, I haven't played Terraria in a while. Maybe that's just why I feel that way. Like, right now it says I have 14 hours in the last 2 weeks, and most of those are from me leaving the, computer on for you, Owl. So, I do not actually have as much hours on here as Steam would like you to believe. I had 2 hours before this, by the way. Oh, money drop. Okay, awesome, 2 hours before I started this world, and now my hours are like 16. And I played this like on stream 1 time. So that puts into perspective, you know, the amount of things that could have been done off-stream, even though off-stream was really just building, and it wasn't even me building. We just kind of got lucky with meteors landing and stuff, and me having 2, I think, warding items on. That just happened to drop like that. I think I have warding boots. Not a scarf, I don't think. If I have a warding scarf, that's actually crazy. Guarding. So guarding, warding, and then we have the shield. So I got, like, a great setup for, like, pre-goblin era. Oh, a goblin army actually did spawn, off-stream. Which, also another thing we can't control that just happened to, you know, go down. Oh, shark tooth necklace. Oh, I already have one. Okay, well, I don't care. The more the merrier. I think it's part of something else. Yeah, it is. But yeah, just so the only things that happened off stream that were actually progressive are stuff that we can't control. So, you know, I do want to limit actual progress stuff to be on stream. But when it comes to refights, you know, I'll keep them on. Like, you know, doing whenever I want to, a refight can happen. Why do there keep being eaters? That's, like, it's scaring me. Oh. Ebstone. I think it's spawning from the fact that you use Ebstone to build the house, Owl. That's awfully nice. Well, now we can fight them at home. So that's, you know. What? Wait, what do you mean, what? What's the what about? I have to dump anything I get in here. Rotten eggs. Oh, vampire stuff, cool. I don't know. It's these. I want those. I didn't need those after all. What about my house? When you blew up the one house, and you used Ebstone, I think that is what was making, eaters spawn at our house. Is the fact that it is now built out of corruption. At least in part. So, if you ever see one at the house and are confused like I was, that is why. According to, you know, any logic I can put together. So that's a little awesome. It's very cool. What was I about to do? I forget. Who? The guide? I didn't know the guide died, actually, I'll be honest. I was about to do something, and I forget what it was. Well, since I'm here, Owl, look at these things. I built you some things. Star Cannon, Space Gun, Meteor Hammer, Meteor Armor, you know. Cool stuff. Cool space stuff. And the space set is magic, because you're talking about a magic missile, so I figured, hey, why not build a magic set? So there's some really rad items over there. That Star Cannon, it's good for fighting Wall of Flesh too, by the way. So that's like, that can really go for a while. It's quite the thing. Star Cannon was like peak back when I played when I was a kid. It was like that was the thing you wanted. I don't know if that was because we just didn't know a lot about the game, and, you know, didn't really have the means to look up wikis, but, you know, when I was playing this game, that was like, that was the magnum opus of your journey, was your Star Cannon. And then eventually I, like, gained the ability to think and started, you know, playing the game better than that, but the Star Cannon is still quite powerful. Look at that. Look at how fast that chops down trees, and they're all replanted. That's crazy. This ain't even the best axe in the game. I forgot how, like, absurdly fast some stuff gets. Eventually I'll be able to cut through the world faster than this tree gets dropped down. And by cut through the world, I mean break a block. Ooh. I mean, when you get the mining unit, you can really just churn through anything like butter. I imagine it plants boreal if you're in the snow place, and not just a normal tree. That regrew fast. I imagine that was a tree that just happened to grow, and not actually the one that I just chopped down. Surely. I think there's people who like the snow biome the most, and, you know, I'll either build their house out of snow or boreal. We'll find out, you know? There is no rush. I simply want to test this thing out. I don't want to go underground and look for Mr. Goblin himself. Oh, I need to make a fishing rod. That's what I need to do. And then I need to fish up... I think I have to fish up enemies and kill them, and then they have a chance of dropping the vampire frog thing. I think the best modifier for any summon weapon is Ruthless. I could be wrong, but it gives like the same sort of like damage stat increases as, I don't know, Mystic, I think? Except, you know, Mystic has unneeded stuff like speed, but you don't need speed to summon something. It's like, you summon it and that's it. It doesn't gain any sort of benefit on the minion themselves. So, that'll be, you know, something I have to look into. I mean, it's not like we have the Goblin Tinker yet anyway. We can get him. That's cool. But, you know, as for actually being able to use him right now, no. What is this grave? Oh, how did I fall there? You can get living wood ones from... Okay. Oh, we got another slime. Cool. I didn't know I could... I didn't know I died there. You know, no offense, Owl, but I figured that would be one of your gravestones. But then it was my own, and now I feel like a fool. I guess it was my gravitational potion journey. Who put a light switch? Look at this awesome dungeon spawn. Light switch naturally spawned right here, and it turns off and on that light. That's awesome. Put the light switch there. That is some... That's peak world generation right there. So glad I found that. I figured just someone put it there on accident. Like either me or you, Owl, just by playing the game and not knowing what was going on. But no, that is a naturally occurring light switch right there that just flickers the light for whatever reason. Oh, since I'm here, I should try and, what? Kill the guy again. I can probably... Okay. If there were orbs, I could probably do something. But I mean, you know, whatever. Oh, you know what I probably should have done before stream? I should have fixed alert boxes. You know, if that one person who followed... Actually, no. If somebody followed, they totally watched a stream. Like, they totally watched a VOD or something. And the only VOD that was there was the 12-hour stream one. So they must have seen the double alert boxes. It wouldn't come as a shock to them. But still, I need to fix my alert boxes sometime. Because those are supposed to, like, be good. Okay, why am I so bad at this game? Well, I'm just going to use my whip. This is why I play Summoner, because those are the things I'm good at. What on earth is with this corruption? There's absolutely nothing here. And there's just those AI over there just hanging out, slamming their faces into the wall. Monster meat. Oh, I need to do the don't starve stuff. I never even got to use the Abigail summon because I got to the Mudkip because it wasn't, the Flinks, I guess, is what it actually should be. But I got to it so fast because the Abigail wouldn't spawn in, and I just needed something to, like, you know, tether me to wanting to play this game, because I had absolutely no summon stuff. And I've never seen any of it before. I think the Deerclops is in the game, and I think that's the only boss that there is. I don't know if there's any other Don't Starve enemies, I just know that there's items for it. Horrible Chill goes down your spine. Band of Star Power. Band of Star Power is a corruption item? Oh, well, okay then. I didn't know that. It's gonna blow up on the end. No, no, it's not. I'm here for the light pet, by the way. Echo, whatever screams. Star Power, again. Well, it's good to have two, because it's just actually an item that we need for other stuff later on, I think. Can you all just, like, stay away from me, please? Just, like, stay dead. Yeah, see, none of the other holes extend down this far, but it just covers all of the ground. So sad. This is really, like, a dud of a corruption. Here, let me just bomb my way down here. That's basically straight down. No cave scaffolding, cave and imminent. I know. They call this world generation? No, this is not real. I'm a caver. I've got billions of bombs with me. This is not safe cave practice. Get ready, funny eater time. And what is that? What did that drop? That looked like a grapple? I didn't know there was a grapple for this place. This guy actually does 0 damage. I don't know why I'm afraid. I don't even have to look at the screen for this. It was Bala Hurt. That's why I forgot what it was, because it's actually garbage. Imagine being a mace user. Could not be me. Like, I feel like that's even worse than Yo-Yo, because I don't feel like there's anything specifically for maces. It's just a melee, but just not quite as good. Look at this, like, completely mind-numbing gameplay. The Summoner experience. No thoughts in my head. Treasure bag. Yay! I love not getting the item I want, ever. What's gonna be in the treasure bag? It's gonna be Worm Scarf. I'm just gonna save this till I get home. Yes, guys, I know you all want to fight me now. I get it. It's not gonna happen. I didn't even end up throwing 3 there, I don't think. Oh, I did. Eventually, one of these must drop the light pet. That didn't drop it. That didn't. That might have? I think that might just be Band of Star Power, though, because I have the Calamity stuff on. Does the shotgun work effectively on this thing? No. Not nearly as good as a whip does. Why would you ever play any other class besides Summoner? This is peak. Poison on every segment. There's no reason to do anything else. I've never actually seen this many, like, full bodies of it before. I feel like when I used to fight it, I'd only ever have, like, one or two split off. But doing this, it's like, there can be tons of eyeballs on the map. I want to see someone perfectly split this thing into as many segments as possible. You know someone's done it. I just want to see a map filled with eyeballs. That person will never be me, though. I don't have the coordination. I'm a Summoner player. Somebody else will do the work for me. Can you come back before you die? Thanks. Let's go check those out. Balla hurt, because Balla hurt. Strongest Summoner, weakest Ranger. Dude, actually, if you play Ranger, I don't even know, man. You get Phoenix Blaster, and that's awesome. Phoenix Blaster, my beloved. How fast does Phoenix Blaster shoot in auto fire? Like, if we have, like, the auto everything. What is it called? What? I have to, no, I don't even, you know what I mean. What do you, how fast is it? I must know. I got it. It only took killing the boss like 8 times total to get the one item I want out of 5. Wow. The Terraria experience. That's so cool. And awesome. I don't know what else I expected. Here, one second. I don't know why I expected anything else from Terraria. It's always the thing I want. I get to fight Wall of Flesh, like, 20 times and never get the Summoner Emblem. This life is good. I mean, I'm gonna kill this thing more. Because you make money. Oh, burger. Yes. Precisely what I wanted. You make mad money from killing this guy. So kill him I will. I'm greedy. I need cash. Frequently. That's far more than enough bombs. That was a waste of money. So if I have money, and I find Mr. Goblin Man now that I've actually killed things, that just sounds like extra defense to me. Musket ball. Is he actually dealing 1 damage? Oh, wow. I'm actually just not gonna move this entire fight. Who will die first? This is just a battle of pure grit. This is peak Summoner gameplay. I mean, I feel like I'm moving more during this just by getting hit than I actually did when I was actively moving to try and dodge it. It's just, this is so simple. So simple. Money. Can't imagine playing as something else aside from Summoner. Let me go make sure every single orb is destroyed so I never ever need to come back here in my entire life. I won't need to kill this guy ever again. There's more stuff over on the left. Yes, of course. Another lame item. That is not the shadow wall. I need to not slam my face into that wall again. Oh, night's gonna have passed. So sad. I just like have the speed I need here. Please. Oh, no, it's still nighttime. I just don't have a fishing rod yet. So I have no reason to do what I was gonna do. Like, you want to see the peak of this entire area? The absolute murderous power that we have here? I mean, it's actually not in this corruption, actually. I lied. The corruption is actually the one that's closest to my house. I have a recall. And by closest to my house, I mean basically in my living room. Banner after banner of pure death and destruction. I just need to get more and hang them all up here. Boom. Murder. I didn't even do that. That was all out. I don't know what I was doing instead. Probably, I don't, like, it could have been literally anything, but just now there's a pile of that. No, go to the garbage can. Summon small pigman, goes full affairs. That is not fun. I will be on my way out of here. Yeah, I don't want to get flung over there. Another, are you kidding me? That's like 5. Why is there another meteor landing? We don't need that many. It's just like, I don't want to build anywhere because it's going to get clobbered by a meteor. Here's another, like, chest I can dump all of my belongings if the buttons want to work with me. Ugh. Minor stats. Boreal wood. Wow. Star power, star power, star power. Godly Ball of Hurt. Actually, you know, now that I'm seeing the damage Ball of Hurt does, maybe I judged too quickly. You know? You ever question my opinion on why that boss is the best one to kill in the entire game for cash? Well, simply behold. I don't even think I had to craft those into bars. I think I can just go over here. Oh, just 40 gold. I killed, like, the second boss in the game 3 times, and okay, 40 gold. Like, when you're this early on in the game... I got a platinum. I have a platinum. That's my second platinum after farming this guy. We are, like, I already have the Premier Ball, which cost a platinum. Time to put that one in the bank. I am the poorest summoner player. Like, it's so simple. It's so simple. I'm just the best. Timmy, we have to talk. Are you busy? Caught underground caverns. I don't own a fishing rod, Timmy. You just make those. I think? Maybe? What? There's definitely not a meteorite one, surely. I could go down to hell and make one out of hellstone. But I'd rather make an imp staff first, I guess. If the next time I go down to hell, I want it to be to make a Hellevator. And then if I'm gonna be in hell, I want it to be for a hell bridge. Like, I don't, you know, hell's scary. I'm not, you have psycho knives. Oh, there's totally a demonite one. For sure, right, Mr. Guide? Here, let me just talk to me. Talk to me, man. It's totally a, yeah. Oh, and all you need's 8? That's so perfect. I figured you'd need more. I've got this in the bag. 20 fishing, I don't even know if that's good at all. I don't know if that is anywhere near enough to catch what I'm wanting to catch. Which is monsters. I'm wanting to catch monsters. But we'll find out. 13 worms. If I use stars, I can turn those into those little enchanted bugs. I just have to go get stars very fast. My plan can't be stopped. I simply think too fast. Zombies. Annoying. Gross. Wizard Maneater on the surface. Like, they're already annoying enough to get past when they're underground and can clip through walls to grab you in the tight ways. But when it's just like, oh hey, here they are on the surface. Good luck getting around them. I mean, they're slow. And they're not that lethal anyway, but still, I don't like them. I'm supposed to do something with that frog, aren't I? Because no way there's just a frog that makes, like, the ghost sound when it dies. And that thing looked kinda glowy. That's definitely something I'm supposed to be paying attention to. It's day now, isn't it? There's no point in me doing this. Surface Maneater, because why not? Yeah, this is definitely daytime. Oh, but it's where the new meteor is. Oh my gosh. Time to get rid of this garbage. I'm so happy another meteor fell. Traveling merchant? Okay. So happy. At least this is like the most conveniently placed one so far. And by convenient, I mean it's not literally in, like, the third meteor to land in a corruption pit. Because every meteor we've had has been spread out on the sides of, like, the holes in the corruption. So it's just been, like, an absolute headache to mine. But finally, we have a singular meteor out of the 5 that have already landed that has decided to land in a good spot. But it's not like it matters, because I have everything that I can even get from meteors, aside from a phase blade. But who wants a phase blade? Somebody who keeps their phase blade all the way until they can make it a phase saber, they're not real. I've never seen someone who's actually done that without knowing that phase sabers existed beforehand. Because what's the point in it? Especially now, when my fiery greatsword is like double the length and can just explode everything it hits on contact. Why should I? What's the point? It doesn't make sense to me. I forget why I even came over here in the first place. They get stars. Which, you know, the time for that has since passed. Now I need to make enchanted night crawlers, which I think have 25% fishing power. And maybe I'll be able to pull up, like, zombie mermen from the water during the blood moon. See how it goes. And maybe they'll drop the thing I need. I don't know what their chances are of it, but it's a staff, and the game doesn't like to be nice to summoners, so probably low. But I mean, hey, we'll find out. I mean, should at least, like, be able to kill them. And it's not like Vampire is gonna be, you know, that needed anyway, because I can basically go down to hell right now and get the Imp one. But I want a chest full of every summon in the game, because it's more fun for me. I mean, you can't get the Zenith without getting every other sword, basically. And if that gets to be the summary of someone else's journey, then I can have a chest with all my summons in it to show how far I've come. I mean, I wish they had a Zenith of everything else. Because, like, oh, melee Zenith, and it's, like, range. It's, like, it is a ranged weapon at that point. Melee Zenith, you do not even swing the swords, they swing themselves. It looks super pretty, and that's why I want a Zenith of everything else. Because it is just, like, visually awesome. I mean that, and I want to be, like, the greatest summoner in the entire world. Like, I want to press the summon button one time, and it gives me one copy of every single minion in the game. That's what I want. That's my Zenith. Or just a horrible amalgamation of everything combined into one. These guys just, like, back off, please. Can I call this good? For a meteor mining excavation? Because I don't need any of this stuff to begin with. Like, I'm just gonna call that a day. Oh, poulters. So did that auto plant them if I don't have, you know, a seed in my inventory? Is it still good? I don't need this much cactus for anything. Like, I will never need this much. It's not even a lot. It's just, it's cactus. Look at the, like, the worst light pad in the game slowly trailing me. I wanted it, though. The purple ball is my friend. I do not regret my decision in the slightest bit. Gotta go find the golf player. I wish I had a life form analyzer. I don't know how you get those, though. So, I mean, really, I'm not sure. Da-da-da. The golf guy, like, me and Owl explored so far in here, and just could not find him. Like, I was like, oh, he'll be near the top, you know, he's some guy playing golf, no way he hit the funny golf ball all the way down here. Apparently, dude is deep. Like, I don't even know if he's in the biome at this point. I don't know if there's a prerequisite to this guy spawning. I certainly hope not, because otherwise I look like a fool. But it's not like there's anything related to the desert in this game. It's just there is this hole, and that's it. There's no boss here for me. At least not that I'm aware of. Maybe they have added something. But I don't think something could slide by me, something like a new boss, even as someone who doesn't play the game that often. I don't think it could just get in the game and not have me know. So I'm reasonably certain that I'm just unlucky. Because it looks like I'm at the bottom of this place. And there is not a soul in sight. There's no golfers here. Like, where can I just... There. Larva. Just die. I wish that Cthulhu shield dealt more damage. Okay, okay, okay. Ow, 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 whoa, whoa. These guys hurt. I fight an actual boss and it does 1 damage. I fight like some ant and it's actually about to tear me to shreds. And that don't make sense to me. Da-da-da. Just die, please. All of you. Why am I moving through here so slowly? Like, it's not like it was... What? Can stalactites fall in here and hurt you? No, I ain't looking to get hit by a worm right now. I need to live. No, stay back. I just want to open these things. Oh. It would appear I've opened these things. I don't remember coming down this far. I feel like I would have continued to place torches. Guess I ran out. Or it was Owl, but I don't think so. Where is Mr. Golfman? And of course that... What just dealt 97? What? Like, you'd think I'd remember a room like this, but I don't. I mean, it's possible I didn't come down this far. If I find him and he's, like, getting eaten alive by those things, I'm gonna be sad. Okay. Am I dead right now? Certainly hope not. I can almost drink again! That got dangerously close. I live in fear with all of these things. Oh hey, my last life crystal. Nice. This journey's officially a success. That thing just... that thing dodged me itself. I didn't even have to do anything there. Dude, get out of my sight. I'm convinced this weapon's just not good. Like, I don't see how that's gonna... Oh, stop. How that shotgun's ever gonna do damage. It's just too weak. Okay, well maybe it's a little good. Maybe. Oh, there's a thing! There's the, extractinator. My inventory's full. Okay, what trash can you do? We've picked up 1 sand block this whole time. Oh, there's 3 worm scarf in my inventory. That'll do it. Hey, owl. How's it going, owl? Summons rope snakes? Better teach you. Oh, I'm dying. Use as soon as possible. That will not be soon. I hate to admit it. It's going alright. Nice. Oh, where's Golfman? Angry face, literally streaming? Don't want to click link and view an emote right now? You live in my house, you can remind me later. I don't, you know. I think it's pretty simple. You know? Makes sense to me. Oh boy. Oh wait, well, why are you here now? I've been looking for you. What? Yeah, that is kind of the point of that chat. I mean, really the point of the chat is to suggest, like, emotes that will be made specifically for the purpose of this channel. Which, Owl, you said you would do more emotes, so whenever you have, whenever you are ready to do them and I need to throw ideas at you, I will, as unwilling as I have been. It shall happen. Because, I do want new ones. Like, that is, I will say that. Of course I do. It's just, you have other stuff that can be done as well. Oh, and if I may ask... Oh, I've just fallen. That whole Ruina drawing? How's that going? I don't know if you've, like, been working on it or whatnot, but I am interested because I really liked it last time I saw it. If there are any updates on it, because... Pretty. No progress, sadly, that's fine. Just figured I'd ask, because if you do get it going again sometime, I'd love to see it. Okay, Cactus. I no longer have a reason to be here. So simple. And we have the extractinator. I hope it's about to be nighttime. And not, like, recovering from night. What is this? What does this do? Hello, snake. That's so cool. A little explorer buddy. Blood Moon's Rising, I didn't even have to use the item. No, take me away from here. Okay, wait. But actually bring me home. I have to craft something. I have to craft worms. How does one craft worms? Okay, good. Quick craft. Make me many of them. I do not have the means to craft many worms. Take me away. Just get me out in the water, ASAP. Where did you that? I think I can do this anywhere. Okay, well, if I play the game well... I've not gone fishing yet on this save. I just have to fish up enemies, though. Yes, like that. That's exactly what I needed to fish up. It's rather strong. And it would appear rather fast in water. Oh, well, actually, no, it appears much slower in water. The Chum Caster? 25. Fishing up enemies. Okay, so exactly the thing I need. Aside from the item that I actually needed. It's exactly what I needed. Do you guys mind not killing me or something? Zombie merman. Not you guys. I want to... Game, what do you think I want to focus my fire on? The zombie merman that's actually going to kill me, or the crab? Shumcaster, again. Okay. Happy to be playing game. I'm after one thing. Vampire frog. There's actually another weapon you have to fish up enemies for, except it's actually a mini boss called the Dreadnoughtalus, and it's really annoying and scary. It looks really cool. But it's like, strong. That is a fish. It's also a fish. I'm glad that I'm fishing and I do not have room in my inventory for a single fish. Okay, go away. Stop it. Stay away, please. No, no, no. I want lock on off. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for being dead. Get rid of all of these things. I do not like whatever sound that enemy just made when it died. That was gross. Now increased chances of fishing up enemies. Come on. Not an enemy. Also not an enemy. Solely? Okay. Cool. I guess it's a town slime. I don't have much to say while I'm fishing, you know? It's just like, I want to get the thing. Okay, yeah, okay. Increased chance of getting them. I understand. There we go. Kill. I'm actually dying pretty... Yep. That was awesome. I wish my minions could finish that thing off. Sadly, they don't seem to actually enjoy helping me out very much. Not sure why that time it was faster. But it certainly was. Can't imagine it's still there, yeah. Oh, okay, there's actually a shark down here this time. Oh, right, yeah, that enemy is red. Well, by red, I mean it's just shocking right now, so I can't do anything about it. Just all of you things need to go away. Can this shark leave me alone? I'm gonna drown down here. Just give me what I want, please. I don't want to be fishing for this for multiple blood moons. Chances are I will be, though. Can Wandering Eye back off? I suppose not. Oh, it's Wandering Eye fish that I just caught. Okay, well that's something that I actually have to be killing. I was like, that's moving awfully fast for what it is. Chum bucket. What even is the chum bucket? Where are they? I'll send water up to 3 times to increase fishing power. Okay, well that's cool. Not so certain I really care much for it though. Considering I'm like here right now and I just have to be catching enemies, not actually, you know, fish. Hi, dolphin. Hey, kill the shark. Oh, no. Oh, wait, they can swim. Oh. That's very convenient for me. I mean, I guess it figures a zombie merman can swim, but... I just didn't think they'd be able to. And I didn't get the thing again! Yay! It's just one summon! I don't feel like I've actually made progress towards anything. You know, I just kind of feel like I've been here. Whoa, you're going fast, pal. I need you to back off. This shotgun actually is pretty nice. Caster, yes! Hooray! So cool. Why would I want anything else when instead I could catch the chumcaster? That is a jellyfish. Wandering eye fish, you're scary. Like, you are far more lethal than the other guy. Because you're fast and can fly. It dropped a bow. That's so awesome. Oh, apparently another one dropped the bow, too. And it just doesn't want to drop the item I actually want. It's okay with dropping items, just not, you know, the one I'm looking for. Why has it gotta be this way, huh? What'd I do to you, Relogic? You see how that shotgun spread perfectly missed the enemy? Bloody cheer, I need. All these things in the way. Let me out of here, please. I just want the staff. And it's over. Ugh. All of that, and for nothing. So many enemies. So sad. Wait, I haven't even used this life crystal yet. Well, now I'm at max life. I have that going for me. But I'm not happy. I need that moon dial. Like, it's not something I can feasibly get right now, but, like, I want it. Where the light's at. There we go. Frenzying. That is a duck. I did not want to shoot that. Rains blood from the sky. Rain and... Okay, I get it. So, how good is this? Well, that's pretty cool. Yeah, I mean, cool. I mean, I don't want it, but cool. I would have preferred the item that's actually made for my class, but instead I can just get 2 bows, and, you know, whatever. Thanks, world. Duality, devil horns, ultra brights. Oh, I do love ultra brights, but the best torch in the game is actually the ultra white, I think. I'll buy a ton of ultra brights, though. Yeah, just spent 50 gold on ultra brights. Kinda that guy. Do I regret this purchase? Maybe a little. But can I reverse it? I mean, actually, I think yeah, but am I going to? No. Because that was intentional. I love me some meteorite. That I've got nothing to make with. I will save it. Beautiful. Drink some water. Love me some water. We'll just see what that ends up looking like. Ultra Bright is the second brightest torch in the game. Contrary to the lies that the traveling merchant may sell you, it is not actually ultra bright. I should do Torch God. Actually, no. Immediately after buying 2,000 ultra brights, I should not do Torch God. That would defeat the whole point of ultra brights. I mean, I can just turn Torch God's favor off. But then, why would I go do Torch God just to turn a favor off? Like, once I do Torch God, I want it to be, you know, because I'm gonna be using it. What's the point? I guess technically I should probably be, like, picking a different spot to start this off from. Just because, oh man, what am I gonna find going through a hole I've already been through? But who does that? That means I'd have to dig. Oh, Flinks is... I think there's some mod that just, like, replaces the Flinks with Mario. Which is very cool, because this world is named Mario. What a sparking strange brew bombs? No. Sorry man, if it was a full moon, you know I'd be buying that one pet from you, but not today, my good sir, and I'm poisoned. Why would I go in water right now? We are in... Stop! We are in frozen land, and I do not even have glow sticks on me. Ain't no way I'm doing that. Back off, thanks. I don't want to die? I actually might just dig down, because it's not like I want to have to run through there every single time. Okay, well, there you go. It would appear I have died here. I'll just hold on to that grave for a bit. Who needs torches when you got shine potion, you know? Might have forgot I had that for a while. But hey. Eventually I got around to it. Iron's always good. No reason not to have it. I mean, I'm gonna need it for mechanical bosses anyway. It's not soon in any way at all, but when in Rome, you know? Just wanna, like, place these places as I go. Please, world, just let me place these. I just want this to be lit up. Okay, this actually doesn't really lead me to anything. Kinda upset about that. I think I can make a Flink's fur robe, but I don't really want to, because it's just going to be worse than what I have right now. I think what I might do is buy a lot of bombs and use them to Hellevator, but fast and easy. But in order to do that, I will need cash. And not just cash, a whole lot of cash. Oh, is that where the tragic bomb event happened? I wonder if Owl ended up opening this. Or if there was even anything inside to begin with. That was a funny little bomb. I don't know if that was on stream or not, but the tragic bomb event, there was just a locked, a trapped chest that ended up exploding. But it just happened to be right next to another one, so we were just having fun. We thought we were just gonna get some good loot, and then I, you know, turned into a red mist. You know, not my favorite memory, but still. It happened. wait, there's a bomb there. Oh, there's... And what is there? Which I was gonna do a Hellevator today. I sent that guy flying. I was gonna do a Hellevator. I guess I just, you know, I'm not feeling it because it's a Hellevator. And like when I say I was gonna do Hellevator, I mean I was gonna like mine the Hellevator out. I might still do bomb stuff, but might end stream kinda soonish. But I'm going to at least give the bomb stuff a go and get a gauge for how much time it'll actually take. Because I know it's pretty easy to say I'm going to bomb to the center of the Earth, but how easy is that? To truly bomb your way down to Earth's core, it's no small feat. I mean, I have 300 bombs right now. I don't know what that really means in terms of, like, pure explosive power, but I have a feeling it's enough to do some damage. How did that Okay, those bullets aren't real. Bulldozer? What? That's got. I imagine that's just for breaking a certain amount of blocks. I don't think I did anything very important just now. This isn't gonna blow up, right? Okay, good. Ice Blade, Ice Mirror. Oh, that's beautiful. This is such a beautiful chest. I had needed this. Ice Mirror. My beloved. Suspicious Eye. Yeah, I'll take it. So very nice. Okay. Oh, and there's that for Owl. This is excellent. So you go down there. Okay. Just leave me alone, please. I just want to live. Shadow scales aren't helpful. By themselves, anyway. No, nobody cares. Nobody cares about those. Whoa, 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 did not mean to... Not mean to whip and then dash in that direction. I just wanted to do a double jump to stop myself from falling and just scared myself. I was like, wait, what's the jump button? And I was like, oh, yeah, it's the jump button. Of course I know which button it is. Zealous Mace. You know, sometimes I'm just so good. I don't even need to remember the button. It's a gold coin in there. I don't care enough, though. I don't take handouts from a cave. You know, I mean, if they're in pots, and, you know, it's more refined, I'll take it. But, like, I'm not gonna mine through a wall just for that. Hunting pants, do those give a buff? 10% increase. That's so awesome. I mean, it's like, you're fragile, but, I mean, I'm already playing Summoner, so... Will I really feel a difference? I mean, I love playing Summoner, and wearing those will make me have, like, no summons, but... Hey. That's fine. Hellevator, what's gonna stop me if I'm not even stopped in front of anything for very long? But I think I have the rest of the entire mining outfit. Boom. I'm not even finding useful stuff down here. Just I'm kind of around. Okay. Emerson departed. Bad. Oh, hey. Nice. Oh, that's nicer. Yeah, like, it's like, hey, I passed the item I can give it to my friend to increase their, like, maximum HP so they won't be as fragile. And then I see, oh, chest. Oh, okay. It's, like, the best thing I could possibly have found. That's great. It was literally the greatest item I could have found there. What are you? I suppose I won't know. I think that was a Shelly, but I thought those were just somewhere else. Oh, Noisy! Sorry, I didn't see your message. Hey, Noisy. I don't know. I don't know how long it's been there. I see that it's not like appearing on the stream thing. I'm like, oh, that could have been there for a good little while. I'm sorry. How's it going, Noisy? I saw you like, I'm fairly certain it was you. You were like hanging out in a VC earlier today. I was at school. Sorry I didn't join. I mean, when it comes to... Okay, put into maybe 1 minute ago. Okay, that's good. And when it comes to joining VCs, I don't know if I would have anyway, because I'm not good at, like, you know, talking to people, even if it's in my own server. But I saw you were there, and I, you know, physically could not join at that time. But it was cool to see somebody chilling out in it. Blood Moon Rising, third time. Third time. Oh, give me my potions. I mean, that's warding. That's kind of awesome. But anyway, welcome, Noisy. Time to get back to the suffering that is Blood Moon fishing for one item that the game doesn't want to give me. Yay! Deposit all. Sometime though, sometime I gotta join VCs with people more. Specifically the ones that are in my server. You know. So at some point, keep doing it, and eventually I'll be there. At least once. Oh, good. My normal VC hunting grounds are empty, and I thought I'd branch out. Okay. Well, that's good. Eventually, sometime you'll get someone. You know. Wondering. Okay, of course it's gotta be the scary one. Please die. A demon fish. I didn't want to target that one. That's the issue with targeting. It always wants to attack the one that I don't want to fight. And it didn't drop what I wanted. I've been trying to do Blood Moon fishing for like three Blood Moons now, and it's like, oh no, you will simply not get the item drop you want. I have to kill enemies for it. Like that one, that for some reason the game's like, yeah, you will fight this one instead of the easy one. I think they both have a same drop rate for it, the Vampire Frog Staff. I don't even know if it's very helpful. Did it drop something? I have zero clue. Kinda looks like it did. It would appear I'm very wrong, though. Anyway, how's it going, Noisy? I'm actually, like, you know, playing a game now that's like... before beating another game, I've started another one. So that's... We're getting closer to variety. And it's the game everyone wanted to see me play. Based on the vote. Okay. Then Security Breach, I think, was the second most, and then, something like how Below Zero was the third voted. So, I'll get to them all. I wanted to start, Security Breach this month, because it's Spooky Month, even though the game's not exactly that scary. But I just haven't yet. I played the FNAF 1 and Pizza Sim on the 12-hour stream, though, so that was a good time. For everyone else, they were, you know, scary. As they are intended to be. Can you die and drop the thing yet? Money trough. Fourth money trough. Because you need more money troughs, I guess. Turtle. Can I... Dread of the... Okay, I got a painting. Wait. The game's really given me everything besides what I want. Can I just... Can I have the thing? Lubby Merman, I'll take it. You're not that threatening. I don't want to kill a turtle, but I will. I'll read that in just a moment. Kind of don't want to get jump scared by this guy. Oh, look, the same fishing rod for the 5th time and some chum buckets. Meanwhile, trying to capitalize my XP grinding Final Fantasy 14 without grinding dungeons, because I may burn myself out doing those certain levels. Yeah, I don't think doing a math dungeon multiple times sounds fun to anybody. Make your health a prime number. That sounds like a headache. I played it through Final Fantasy 15, loved it. I thought the game was really, really pretty. Did not understand the story for even a second. But I mean, for me to come out of the game still enjoying it, because, like, I liked, you know, the boys, and then they were just, without even understanding the story, Final Fantasy, pretty good. I want to play the, what is it, 8 remakes, or is it 7 remakes? The one with Sephiroth and Tifa and the lady who gets stabbed, whichever one that is. I don't know how many games Cloud's in, if I'm being honest, because he's just like Mr. Final Fantasy. I don't know if Cloud's in a select few, or if he's just... I don't know. He's probably in a lot of them. But he's not in 15, that's Noctis. I don't know Final Fantasy lore. Oh, Math Dungeon is an Alliance Raid 24-man dungeon. It's highly rare encounter because it's not forced content. Oh. So you would like to do it again, from what I understand? Is what that means to me, just because it's kind of rare. I mean, a 24-person thing would probably give better stuff. But Math Dungeon, it's such... it sounds interesting to me. Like, it sounds like it'd be fun to do, but not like, oh, I want to do this repeatedly till I'm at, you know, desired level. I mean, unless you, like, get it down to a science, which I'm sure is possible when it's, you know, math. Can I get lucky, please? A crate. I mean, I guess that's lucky. Final Fantasy lore changes each entry. What happens in Final Fantasy 3 might not show up at all in Final Fantasy 10. Yeah, I guess I mean, that makes sense for most games that go on for that long. But I don't know which one Cloud are in. Sephiroth is cool, but I haven't like played any game that has Sephiroth. I play like Smash Brothers, and I'm like, this guy with the big sword, this guy's pretty cool. Of course, I've like, you know, heard of Sephiroth beforehand. I'm just not completely sure what he does, aside from, I guess, I don't know, the greatest plan to destroy humanity ever, based on his ultimate. He blows up the entire universe. Don't want to die this thing, it'll kill me. Cloud is 7, and if you came as an 8. Okay. And I imagine 7 was just, like, one of, if not the most popular, Final Fantasy game, then? Why's it gotta keep being that one? Noctis looks a whole lot like Cloud, which I feel is a good reason to ask about it, because it's like, okay, well, this just looks like Mr. Anime, but again. Don't kill me. No, give me my other weapon back. Die, please. I can't even get the thing I want. Oh, it's about to switch over to day, I'm sure. Tuna. Yes, everyone was the most popular thanks to Deepa Lockhart, and 9 is second most played. What's in 9? Also, I know in 15 you can play as the other people of your group, even though I figured that out like after I beat the game, which I didn't do like really too many side quests, so I was like 20 levels below the boss. Can you play as the other people in 7, since it's like the remake? I don't know anybody who's in the group besides Tifa and Cloud. Chumcaster again. But I know Tifa punches stuff, which, like, my favorite type of character in any sort of media has big hair and punches things, and Tifa meets both criteria. Because that to me is just optimal gameplay. Just the optimal fighting style. Angry big hair person who punches things. I've never, like, actually watched something like Steven Universe, but but I just see Garnet. I'm like, big hair punches things. They're totally awesome. Never watched it. Don't know anything about 7. Are you actually leave when it's daytime? Okay, well there goes my other chance at getting that. Because it's just like I want the people who are gonna punch stuff, basically. And if I can't play as them, I still want to play through the game because 15 was so much fun and it was so pretty. And if 7's the most popular one and it's got a remake, no doubt it's better. I know the story's not finished for it. It's like a half or a third, and the other parts are going to come out over time. But like, sounds great. If I remember correctly, 9 is the iconic black manga. VV with the big yellow hat, and yes, I think you control characters like 7 Remake. Nice. What was sad about doing it in the 15 remake was after combat it ends, and you have to go back to being Noctis, which was a little sad. I don't know why they did that, because it's just like, yeah, I already am walking around as everyone, and everyone else can already like, everyone can already get in the car and stuff. The only difference is that I'm not sure if the others drive, because I know Glasses Man drives. Why is he that the only one I can't remember? There's Noctis, Proc, how did I just forget his name? Prompto, whatever. Then there's like Gladius, I don't know. This big sword guy, gunman, guy who I imagine uses a pole arm, and that's Glasses Man. And then there's Noctis, who has the flying swords everywhere. Did I get those right? His name's Ignis, isn't it? And then the character that I absolutely will never remember the name of is the princess. And there's some, like, giant water monster. I don't even remember. Yep, Ignis, okay. There's some giant water monster that I didn't understand how to do that fight for, like, whatever reason. I was like, oh, this looks cool, but I don't understand what was happening. Like, you fight Chaos from Sonic is what it is. It's just how it went in my mind. The Demolitionist... Okay, I thought he was still moved out. Yeah, Princess Plot Device and Leviathan, yeah. It's a decent enough name. I'm just gonna go the route of more bombs. I lost my money very quickly. But that is nothing killing the one guy over and over again won't fix. One man being Eater. Time to start bombing my way down to the underworld. I don't actually think this will make a very good Hellevator, since it will be, you know, I guess not quite straight down. But 15 was fun, and I'll play 8 sometime, is like, you know, the bottom line. I don't know when it'll be, because I think it costs like $60. I should probably grab them onto this wall. No, I need this to stay up. But yeah, I'll play it sometime. Definitely won't be on stream. I think my computer would explode since the game actually has good graphics. This is probably enough firepower to break through a lot of the world. Final Fantasy 14 is my personal favorite because it plays homage to previous Final Fantasy. I just realized I'm throwing bombs on the floor while reading the message and not moving. Final Fantasy 15 in the form of bosses. To previous Final Fantasies in the form of bosses and locations. And it sounds like if it's got the 24 people stuff, it sounds like it has a whole lot more multiplayer than you know, 15, which is the one I played. I don't know how many of the other Final Fantasy games have multiplayer. I imagine a ton of them, since they are RPGs and they date back a while. I know there is an MMO, yeah. Figures. I mean, that's what it sounds like. But it sounds like they range in difference, because I think they were all turn-based, right? From the beginning. And then, you know, they just did more stuff. And then 15's not a remake, it's just, from what I understand, I don't know, just because I know there's a remake and it looks a whole lot like 15. But 15's not a remake, it's just actual, you know, real-time combat. Which is fun. I mean, I've played enough, turn-based low strategy combat, yeah. I've played, you know, my share of turn-based stuff, and I do like turn-based, but it was nice to, you know, have something like that. I loved when a boss would come at me and I just initiate one of the, like, the link attacks or whatever when you use just somebody else to help you out. Because then you're just immortal. And then I would use, like the Gladios one, and he just would spin around the boss if you did it at a weird timing, and he would just, like, do loop-de-loops around them with his one attack. It was very, very fun. And effective, honestly. Like, Prompto can pull, like, a rocket launcher, I think. That's fun when you play as him. Like, you just pull up to the weakest enemy in the world and pull out a rocket launcher. Or pistols or something. Like, he's got a lot of guns that you just don't see if you only use, like, if you never play as him in combat. It's pretty fun to see. This is, like, taking a while. I should just grind out a ton of money and use, like, dynamite or something. I can just move around like this, I guess, though. Get most of the way there. Here, I need to go back up to the top and reset myself into this pit. As I see, when my computer was weaker, I would get them running towards the enemies as if they were setting up, and then it would cancel and send me back to Noctis. Aw. Okay, I just realized there's no light down here. The one thing that was fun and kind of funny in the game was when you go to set up your camp and you just everything has, like, the Coleman logo on it, I believe is the brand. Because it's just, like, I can buy this in real life. I just always thought it was funny. Another note about camping the game, every single piece of food you make looks absolutely immaculate. Like, that, they did good. I want to eat my screen. Like, it was impressive. I have never played a game that has food that looks that good before. Or ever since. They did a great job with that game. I mean, in every department besides story, they did a great job. I don't even play a side quest. I've never been, like, a side quest person in games. You know, that's no game's fault. It's just like, I want to do the things that are going to progress a story. Favorite meal ammo was just slice of bread. I have never seen that. I imagine I have it, because it sounds like a pretty simple recipe I could make for myself. But I've not seen it before. Why are these bombs bouncing off of this one spot? Why can't you break it? There's nothing inside. Cool. I don't know why I bothered putting that there. I'm just gonna blow it up. Does it play the whole cooking animation for just a slice of bread? I think it becomes an option you have no ingredients to actually cook with. Oh, okay, well. That would be why I didn't have it. I had... What's the money? Gil? I had a whole lot of gil. That's not true, actually. I was often very, very poor throughout that consistently. I don't think I ever had money for long at all. There was fishing in that game. That's the mark of a good video game, is that you can go fishing in it. It's actually so nice that I have this water here, because now I can just kind of stand out of the radius. I think I'm going to sneeze again. This definitely isn't, like, effective Hellevator, like, methods, but they're the ones I'm using. So... that kind of hurt me. I gotta make sure that rock gets gone, I guess. Hope that stuff gets back into my path here. Gotta bomb that spot to death. This is the widest elevator I've ever had in my life. This just get bombed more, please. And I think it got a little thinner there. I remember at one point while I was playing Final Fantasy 15, I think you go on like this. You can go to this one bridge. When I was on my way to a location, and then you just get sucked into like this sort of dream sequence thing, and there's this girl named Sophia, and it was just some weird quest line I had no idea how to get out of. And you just get the sword, and it was absurdly powerful for where I was in the game. It was really weird. Like, it made me feel like I just had a fever dream, just like Noctis. I figure it was a reference to something, or maybe some sort of DLC thing. But it was like, I don't know what is happening, how to get out of it, why, and I didn't really comprehend, you know, what the point was. It happened to you too, yeah. I mean, it's not like it was, like, in plain sight, it just, I was walking around, there was a bridge. I walked on it. My man is having a fever dream. I'm not sure if there's a way out of it, but I was like, oh, okay, we're here. The final boss was really hard in 15. Like I said before, I was 14 levels lower. Not 14, like 20 or 40 levels lower than it. I think it was 20 levels lower than it. I think it's like level 60 or something, and I was 40. And I was just like, oh, this is gonna be tough. I beat it, though. It was very fun. Because it was actually a challenge, as opposed to if you go and do a ton of side quests, it probably would have been really easy. Oddly enough, there was a quest line in Final Fantasy 15 that actually got me to play Final Fantasy 14, and that was the Garuda fight. I could not tell you what fight is what based on the name. Not only am I, like, forgetful normally, that game I could not comprehend what was going on at any point in time. Which, I don't know if that's just a me problem, or if that is, like, you know, the Final Fantasy 15 story, you know, having its effects on me. Wind Bay Screaming Bird Lady. I don't even remember that. I feel like that's something I should know, though. That's just on me. I remember there was one point where we were, like, sneaking up behind something. There was whatever that big creature was in the first dungeon you go to, and then big water guy. I remember at one point there's some timed event with, like, Gladius, and it's like he's gonna die, I think, or something like that, and he doesn't. And then we go on some ship, I think? And then there's the final boss guy. I don't, you know, that's what I've got in my brain. And then the best character is the dog. And then that's really, that's my input. We're gonna fight was a conclusion to the Fat Chocobo questline. Oh, okay, well then, yeah, I probably didn't do it. If it was a questline, chances are I didn't see it. I remember working so hard to try and get all the stuff for, like, the flying car or whatever, or doing, like, Cindy's quests. I just couldn't. Because they got too hard for me. I had to go in, like, some sort of sewer system or something, and I was like, oh, these enemies are, like, way stronger than me, and I didn't have any incredible ways of leveling up. So we're just like, yeah, I won't get, like, the car wax that's gonna make me fly. I think I got the wax, but that's the only item I can remember her asking you to get. Maybe I did eventually do the sewer one. I don't remember. Just I know I didn't get like the perfect car. So you're near the first town. I couldn't tell you. But I mean, I can't imagine Cindy throws you into sewers very often. So yes, probably. I don't want to blow up. Okay, good. Okay, well, good for a bit. Replaying that opening again, and you're just like pushing the car. It's a good opening, not quite as fun like the third time. But it is a good opening. I do like, you know, just because it makes you feel like, hey, these are the boys, you know? Because they all get along so well in the game. They're all just so perfectly written, I feel. You know, and their personalities, not in like the game. I may or may not have just wandered in there myself because I saw a chance to earn some big XP and, you know, get my face stomped in. Yeah, like, if I was, like, good at the game, I could just dodge everything and probably get some mean XP from killing stuff and just being stubborn, but... You know, I definitely am not that guy. I don't want to slam my face in the wall game, I want to be able to breathe. Like, the only game I've actually, like, grinded for XP and become super powerful was, like, Persona 5. Before I went into the final boss of Royal, I was 99 on everyone. Which you definitely don't need. That's like the only RPG I've done that in. Just because I loved the game so much. And I felt bad, because then I fight the boss, and they're absurdly easy. But, you know, I felt like I deserved it. Because the boss was still great anyway. Another compass. I want a depth meter. It's been a very, very chill Hellevator. So I've just been following everything. Need to play Royal, I played regular, but I need a system that can play it. Royal, I think it was today. It might not be today, but very, very soon. Royal's on, like, everything. Royal might be on Steam right now. I think Royal's on Xbox starting today. But basically, I think you can play it now or very, very soon. Which is why I didn't say the final boss in Royal, because it's different than normal. Royal's so good. The final boss and final palace are just the best. Like, I would replay the game just to do them again. I love that game. Like, I've never replayed the game just to do it again, but, like, I've never felt that much like, oh, this section was so amazing, as I have for Royal, for, like, any other game. It's coming to Steam in 2 days. Okay, yeah, it was soon. I wish it had, like, the Kasumi DLCs for it, because I know it comes with all the DLCs that were in the normal version. But, like, I can have matching outfits for everyone. And then, okay, I guess that's kind of a spoiler. But I guess not, because she's in the picture when you open up the loading screen. Sorry if you consider that a spoiler. Because she is in a Phantom Thief outfit on the loading screen. Or at least on PS4. Sorry if that's a spoiler, I kind of feel bad for that one. So... In my defense, loading screen. But, I mean, and also there's the DLC that's just gonna say, oh, hey, they are a character. But I mean, you can have a matching outfit for everyone else, and it's just like, oh, not Kasumi, because I don't have the DLC. The dancing and Starlight outfits for everyone are amazing. Well, not for everyone. For like Morgana, when you have the king shirt on the crown, that's the best Morgana outfit, I think. I mean, it's on the loading screen and there's actually no avoiding it. I don't think telling me her name is spoiler. Yeah. It's like, oh, you're going to see them because they're a character in the game. Oh, where am I? Where am I? But yeah, I don't know if the loading screen's there in, like, the Steam version, because anytime you load up a game on the PlayStation, it, you know, does its whole... It shows you a little screen for it. and it's on the "Let us start the game" screen. Kill them and fail. Yeah, no. That is classic RPG stuff, though. There always is God at the end of any RPG, any JRPG. Like at the end of Persona 5, you fight the big chalice, and that's the end of the normal Persona 5, not Royal, of course. I wouldn't go over how I don't want to do spoilers and then spoil Royal. But yeah, like every JRPG is like, oh, you start out doing normal stuff. Like literally the first mission you get in the game is live a normal student life, and then like you're fighting God at the end. That's just classic JRPG material. Really classic Persona material, because I've played 3 and some of 4. And it's really just like you fight God. That's how it goes. The Persona formula. Be a student, fight God. The best summoning animations are in 3, I think. And 4 easily has the worst. 5 is great, though. 5's by far my favorite one. Then 3, then 4. Which is why I haven't beaten 4. I don't like the characters. RPGs, you made it to the end. Now fight God. Final Fantasy 14. There's your new expansion with at least at 3 God characters you need to kill to finish the main story. Yeah, that is the power of an MMO versus a normal JRPG. It is, oh wait, everyone's God now. Get on it, and then you have to go kill everything. And I feel like it makes a little more sense there, because oftentimes for big bosses and stuff, you're gonna have like a big sort of group with you. I know, like, for math, you need a group of 24 people, so I can only imagine how difficult it is to fight God if, you know, your math class has to be there to help you with a dungeon. MMOs, I cannot play them. There's just too much going on. I just cannot. Yeah, I'm gonna go kill this God for a sense of fashion. Yeah, it's like, oh, you want to look pretty. It's like when you go into Monster Hunter and you're like, oh, I have to go kill this, like, incredibly annoying boss like 50 times over in hopes for like one special drop from it, so that way I can get like this one shirt I want. That you will then immediately go fight the next boss, and then you will want their set of clothes instead. Like everything, you know, you're there for the drip, really. It's just, you know, games that have the greatest of drip outfits, they're awesome. In 15, you can even, you know, put some nice clothes on everyone. In Persona 5, you can put nice clothes on everybody. Do they have Halloween outfits? I know they have Christmas outfits that I'm not going to bother with, except for Morgana's, because Morgana becomes a snowman, and that's awesome. But do they have Halloween outfits? Because I know they do in Dancing in Starlight, which is the rhythm game. I don't know why they title the rhythm games like that. I think there's like Dancing in Starlight, Dancing in Moonlight, and Dancing in, I don't know, some other light. And those are the 3, 4, and 5 rhythm games. Oh, and in Royal they add the Thieves' Den. Oh, the Thieves' Den is fun in Royal. That's not a spoiler because it's not story related, it's just an extra thing. You know, just so I can get that across. It is just the name of something you can do. It is not related to the story at all, though. But it's fun. I don't know what you know about Royal and its new features. But, you know, if you're fine with it, I'd like to say my favorite part about the Thieves' Den. The only reason I ever bother going to it. I don't know if you mind or not, though, so I will, of course, not. I'm almost out of bombs. Those new features are blind to me. Alright. Well, apologies for Thieves' Den, then. I mean, I don't know if you care about hearing its name, but... bombs hurt. Only finished the regular version, yeah. I finished the regular version, like, I had been waiting so long, I had seen the game, and I'm like, oh, this looks so beautiful and stylish, and then my brother got a PS4, and I was like, Brother, please, over the course of months, let me play through this 100-hour game. I didn't hear you said someone asked you a question. If you're fine with me telling you my favorite part of the Thieves' Den. Because it's not a story-related thing, but it's still cool, so you might just want to find out for yourself. So no spoiler. Oh, I didn't say any spoilers. I just said the name of, the Thieves' Den. But I guess I didn't comprehend, what you were saying ahead of time. I had said Thieves' Den multiple times so far, though, but that's not a, story thing. Oh, then you're good. Okay. Man, now I don't even understand if I can say the thing or not. It's just like, oh, that wasn't spoilers. Is that what it's okay about? I don't know. I could just refrain from ever talking about it. What is bomb? I'm literally about to be out of bombs. This is so sad. Explosions! I have to go buy more. How close am I to hell? Seemingly quite. I'm probably gonna bomb all the way down to hell in the end stream, because it's probably gonna take a minute longer, and I'm getting a little tired. Here, let me just... I don't know how I got a hook while I was down there. Steel, I already have a compass. Owl might want one, I guess. Gems... Blah. Basically play Royal when it comes out if you, got the time and money and want to play it. Because it's so good. Picked up quite a hefty chunk of stone from that. As one would imagine with drilling to the center of the earth. Until Friday or later. Oh, yeah. I mean, 1, the game isn't out yet. 2, kinda long. 3, I don't know how much it'll cost. So, I mean... It's so good, though. In my opinion. I will glorify the game a lot, because I really loved it. Bombs, bombs, bombs. Should I spend more of my money on bombs? Is that even a question? Bombs! 800! I just spent a full platinum on bombs. But does it work? This is quite the Hellevator. Okay. Oh, and we moved to the side. This is the Hellevator problem. So I probably need to get with a friend or two to pour over armor pieces to get in my game of Project Moon games. I have no characters. I can't imagine a game with that, with all of that, has any shortage of content. I mean, nobody cares with a Hellevator. If I have to move slightly to the right in a giant hole like this, if you actually have to fall that straight down and you're not going to use the Hellevator, I think that's actually kind of just a you problem. Because the rest of the Hellevator is fairly straight. But I do wish it was actually straight, because that I would, be much happier. But if I can strafe left and right in here, with, the lowest amount of my brain power being used, then I think it's probably okay. It's not like I moved 1 block to the left halfway through a normal Hellevator, and now I'm going to stub my toe and explode into a fine red mist every single time I hop down. It's like, you've got some time to move on over. And so you better. See, if there was something like this in the way, then I'd be like, oh, that's bad. But there's not. This is what peak Hellevator looks like. Do you have any, Project Moon kind of, character builds done yet, or? 'Cause I know you've talked about them and doing some, but I just don't know if, they're in a line of stuff you've done before, or if it's going to be something you're going to be doing, for the first time now. Singular block. Okay, well, I wanted to stand on that. Totally perfect. Oh, good, it was. None yet. I've got some ideas and obvious picks with some classes, but nothing's set in stone. Alrighty. So I am, you know, like I've said before, interested in seeing them. What I am interested the most in is I just need Project Moon to release more. Because it's like, Limbus, I cannot wait. You know, Ruina and Lobotomy Corporation, it just, literally, when I started up Lobotomy Corporation, you know, we do a funny little thing. We do a little bit of hyper fixating on things, you know. I boot up Lobotomy Corporation. I do not play a single other game until I beat it. I had 100, not 100. I had like 90 something hours on it and I got the true ending. That's faster than most people beat that game with true ending. Like most people go like 100 hours for it. I did 90, I did not play a single other game until I beat that. Then I immediately hop on the Ruina train and do essentially nothing else. Like, Project Moon completely engulfed me. I do not regret a moment of it, because I loved Project Moon. And still do, of course. I got a little bit burnt out by the end of Ruina, but, like, it's not like I don't like the game. I feel like I just kind of absorbed the story slightly less, but I still loved it. Like, it was so good. I think just the basic point of streaming it and trying to pay attention to that while also thinking if I should be talking over parts that were story since they did have voice acting is probably what, you know, would have altered my experience with it the most. But that was awesome. I loved it. Also, this lava water lava thing looks kind of nice, if I'm being honest. Shame I have to blow it up. Can my minions, thanks, guys. I meant to jump in that direction, but instead I shield dashed. These things happen. I despair as Red Mage and Red Shoes Warrior are some examples, and yeah, Hyperfocus can do that. Yeah, I was just like, yeah, it's time to do some Project Moon. I was so ready for it. I might just have to move Hellevator entrance. Would not be very hard to do. If I stand right here, am I okay? I don't want to test it. Exactly why I don't want to test it. That would have just sent me straight back over. Do I have to, like, double jump at the end of this? Oh, the Eevee just flapping its ears to fly. I thought that background was a change of tiles, and I was horrified. Okay, well, that's just gonna load them both up. Hey, game, let me move over here. Cave bats, I hate. Oh my gosh. Stop. I just want to be able to move slightly in those directions without it detonating that kind of stuff. No, not wanting to fall there. Thanks, world. Why has everything gotta have a bat? A goodie bag. Just to get rid of all of that stuff, please. I know obsidian's so cool. I love when the water and the lava meet, and it makes this extremely annoying block for me to deal with. Did I really just take 1 fall damage? That's a whole new level of sad. That lava is gonna combine. I just want to get rid of this big rock right here. Okay, giant Shelly. I don't know how that lava wasn't absorbed. They keep making a sage blue star since blue star's weapons for those floating heart orbs in the stages is weird flying laser guns. I want flying laser guns. Blue star, I think, might be my favorite outfit. I might be biased since that's the one I had on my character in Ruina, but like Blue Star's outfit is so pretty. Like, including the weapons as a part of the outfit. Like, weapon and outfit combined for the full ego set is what I mean. It is just elegant, I feel, is my take. Not looking to get blown up. Can bats just back off for a while? Definitely getting harder to do this when I've got lava in the way. Game has 3 forms, has guns, gunbreaker. Whoa, okay. I'm getting too distracted by lava and bombs at the same time. Let me stand for a moment. Game has 3 forms of has guns, gunbreaker, tank with gun sword. What? Machinist. I am back. I don't even understand how to read words anymore. DPS gun user with a robot. Sage healer with laser guns. Healer with laser guns sounds like it's up my alley. I play supports in any game I possibly can. And also, hello, Owl. Welcome back. As you can see, I'm working on, like, the most dangerous version of a Hellevator known to mankind, where I'm throwing bombs everywhere, for whatever reason. Okay, if my game was gonna crash after this, I was actually just gonna, like, curl up in my bed and cry, so I'm really glad it didn't. I would have stayed alive, too. I would have just let it roll. Let the main menu play for just however long I'm out. Like, that would have been it. I would have been done. This is what a Hellevator looks like, Owl, except this is actually not what a Hellevator is supposed to look like. Hellevator is supposed to be like a 2-block wide, just pit down. And here I am, I've spent 1 platinum on bombs, Owl. 1 platinum on bombs. I've spent 2 platinum this stream. Like, I've been rolling in the cash. How's it going, Owl? I know I asked this earlier, but it's since been a while. And Noisy, what do you play most? In, like, terms of class and stuff? Because I'm supporting everything. I don't know how I do in an MMO. I'm fine, nice. I don't know what I would do in an MMO, because that's, like, a lot of people. And I figure I wouldn't always be in a group for things, so playing support just sounds like, oh, I'm gonna have a bad time. I mean, I wouldn't play an MMO regardless, because I've tried many times. And it's just like, oh no. Also, we made it to Walmart, guys. That is, yep, yeah, that's a common Walmart occurrence. That was great. Wow, I blew up with Rava's bomb. Wow, I wonder who put that there. It's a good thing I never blew up my house with a bomb, though. That would just be wild. I'm not that careless. You ever see those videos where like there's some hole in some sort of object, like a chair or something, and the way they repair it is by filling. It was one time. Yeah, okay. Hear me out. You know, before I get back to my story, um, yeah, I only blew up my house one time. Yeah, okay, it was one time, but you still blew up a house. Like, you know? You picking up what I'm putting down? You blew up the house. I fixed it, okay. And this is what brings me to the story I was going into. It was, so basically, you'll see those videos of people who are trying to repair something, like online. I don't know the point of these videos, and I'm dead again. And it just, the way they fix it is they find the crack in whatever object, and they throw in, like, sunflower seeds or parts of vegetables or something, and they just, like, grate them and seal up the crack. Like, that is, like, you didn't need to do that. That is now you see if a chair where the arm of it is filled with sunflower seeds and vegetables. Do you know what I'm talking about? Have you ever seen this? Because it makes me feel like I'm the only sane human being on this planet when I see these videos. Because you don't think someone would find the arm of a ripped chair and begin to fill it with sunflower seeds has a method of repairing it. And sometimes they put coins. Yeah, you've seen it? Yeah. That's how I feel you repaired the house. You built a wall out of ebstone. And then you were like, oh, I can't destroy this, so I'm going to throw a bomb in my house. And then when that... You didn't even blow up the ebstone, by the way. And then you repaired the wooden walls with pumpkins. Which is what reminded me of it. I'm sorry, sir. Do not serve me again. You can't do this again. I don't want that skeleton to hit me and send me to Walmart. To Walmart with you! Okay, we're fine. I cast him down into the pit of Walmart. I either like being a healer support or buff support. Monster Hunter, I normally play Hunting Horn. In Final Fantasy 14, I'm on the road to being able to play all classes, but I actually like playing healer. Nice. See variations with ramen repairs. I'm just whipping everywhere because I was trying to read that message, so there was no real thought in what was going on just now. I mean, not like there typically ever is. Instead of mining downward, I decided to throw like a 2 platinum just everywhere. Gotta make sure this Hellevator works properly. I want to strangle a hellbat. I should really be talking to the nurse more. Let's get this blown up. You know, since I'm down here, I could try mining some hellstone as long as, you know, I don't, like, end up dying again. Boom, that's a completed Hellevator right there. Also, as long as I can actually mine this stuff, I don't know if I can. It's a Hellforge right there. That's the goal. As soon as I die or go home, that's the end of the stream, by the way. Because like I said, I'm not gonna do this all day. I did at least one of the things I said I wanted to do, which was Hellevator. What emotion are you conveying right now, Al? What have I done to create that feeling? I need an emote like that. That's awesome, because that's like the fisheye lens kind of thing. And those are just my absolute favorite because they look so silly. I'm keeping that much obsidian. I can keep that stone around too. Demonite, who cares? Platinum, minecart, tungsten, recall, water walking. I don't care about those things. So what I need now is hellstone. I need to connect my phone to the internet. Are you here on no internet? What? Why do you not have internet right now? Oh wait, you know what I said next time I return home I'm actually ending stream? That was a lie, because I'm actually going to do one thing. Data? I mean, I know, I'm just having fun, okay? I also own a phone. It's unlimited though, same here, because if I did not have unlimited data, I would actually be, like, somebody would have lost a lot of money. And for that, I am sorry. At least I would be if I didn't have unlimited data. So I think what I just grabbed makes me immune to lava for a moment. Just kind of a little helpful. Also, Owl, there's like five heart crystals for you for next time you're on, because I found many. I found like 8. Kind of interesting what happens when you bomb your way through the entire planet. I mean, it's basically a Hellevator. You have to move slightly to the right, though. Did you get that Zenith achievement before you got the grappling hook achievement? Because what I did was, I went on a world to grab vanity items for this character. Anyway, I'll send you multiple emails later. Also, yes. They're just, okay, I need to, like, give you ideas for things, unless you just mean, like, stuff on TTV. Don't just, like, make them and throw them at me. I want to, like, try and, you know, be a little helpful. I think it's into hyper focus on 3 game series: Final Fantasy 14, Warhammer 40k, and anything Project Moon. Project Moon is not going to leave my mind for thousands of years. Oh, like examples. Okay. That makes more sense. Project Moon, I hope Limbus isn't something they linger on for forever, because it's going to be a gacha game from what I understand, and what everyone else seems to understand. I hope they continue to move on to another thing, and I'm saying this, if it's going to be a gacha game that I can only play for a set amount of time each day before I run out of, like, some type of resource that allows me to play the game. If it's something that I can go for indefinitely, like any other sort of game, then I'm cool with it. But I don't want it to be something like, oh, I've, like, done my maximum amount of fights for this day, and now it's like, oh, I can't play the game. Because I want to be able to do this story. I want to, hopefully, I don't know if they'll be in it, but, like, Roland and everyone else, I want to see them. I want to see them again. Because they were awesome. Because I don't know if I didn't know that my charm was out. Because I don't know if I'm going to like characters in a gacha game as much. We've sort of seen no more funny trained people. Yeah. I don't know if I'm going to like the Sinners as much, because it's a gacha game. Am I going to like the lore for every character in a gacha game? I don't know. Will I get characters I like? I'm not sure. And when it comes to all of that stuff, is the lore going to be something I'm going to care about when it's going to be individual characters in a gacha? Because why should I bother to get to know this character if I'm going to have to, like, try and level them to a point where I can care about them if I get other people first? Like, that's the thing. Am I going to have the freedom to do what I want like I can in Ruina? Or is it going to be, like, there's going to be a meta, and that's what I need to be following? That is a huge role. Yeah, what I did is I spent a platinum on bombs. It was like 3,000 bombs, and I just drilled to the center of the earth. Yeah, like 3K. I'm actually going to get an imp staff because I can, and maybe stuff for a fire greatsword, and maybe stuff for a pickaxe, and maybe everything else in existence because, you know, I can. What did you say when you... I have no idea what that sentence is even supposed to mean. What the heck? Yeah, I said I was going to do the thing. We needed a Hellevator, and instead of standing in place drilling downward, I threw bombs at the floor for, you know, a good minute. And now, here we are in Walmart. There's not actually a Walmart in the background right now, I don't think, which is, you know, kind of sad. Am I taking damage? Oh! I see! I'm taking damage because even though I'm immune to lava, I'm still standing on a hot rock. Oh, that makes perfect sense. Why didn't I think of that? This is dumb. Literally, why? I'm so cleaning it up later. How are you going to clean up a hole? I'm not sure I trust you with the cleanup job. Do you see this house, Owl? Do you see this house? That you did this. This was you. Gotcha. I'm getting it now, but that didn't. I don't say that when I grab an object. Become dumb man. Step 2. Bomb the earth. Hell setup. See profit. The thing is, you can get a grenade launcher or a rocket launcher in this game. Just not yet. And then I can truly be the demo man. Like, I've never used them. You can get, like, Rocket 5. Okay, look at the other house. I'm not sure if you've noticed, but I may be a little far right now. Oh, look, it's Walmart. The main house isn't permanent. Then why is it the main house? You know, hear me out. If it wasn't permanent, why is it the main one? There's the only house, the only whole. Yeah, like, we live in Walmart now. I'm, like, evicting everyone and putting them in these lovely crafted hell hotels. What would you call a hotel in hell? Now, that's a good question. I'm going to burn to death. One time. Can I just get out of here, please? I'm to finish it. I have done nothing wrong. Is this the Aspen Hotel? Yes! Wow, welcome everyone. Why am I taking wind damage? I got burnt. Oh right, I was in lava for too long. Oh my gosh. Yeah, this is now Has-Been Hotel. A lot. Hell of a hotel. Almost. Almost. You're close. You're getting there. That's the other one. I've seen... Wait, how many... There's still only one episode of Has-Been Hotel, right? Has-Been Boss? Close. You know, you were on the money the first time. But actually, isn't there actually just one episode of Has-Been Hotel? Yeah, they haven't made more. They just made Hell of a Boss. Has-Been Boss when you get fired. Yeah, you know, that's true. That's accurate. Can I, like, be alive, please, game? Right, I had to take off my actual defense-oriented stuff. Of a Boss already has a second season. Yeah, and then the actual show that they made first is just one episode. It has a character that sounds like Invader Zim, so I'm cool with it. Magic power potion. I thought it was a teleportation potion. I was gonna be happy. Yeah, one of it has been. That must be so sad for people who liked the show, and then it's just, oh, here's a different one. Which, I mean, I assume they also probably like. Maybe more so than Has Been, because, you know, it is on season 2. But is there a reason why that one has stuff and the other one doesn't? You know, aside from maybe people liked it more? I'm not sure how you gauge the popularity difference between the two when one has a single episode and the other one doesn't. Like, the other one has gone far beyond. As far as, to be fair, Has-Been is getting the actual show treatment. I don't follow the people behind it. It's being picked up by a corporation. Okay, well, that would, yeah, I didn't know that. That is the actual treatment. What was SD? I don't know what that is. Star Princess. Oh, wait, this is like Rosalina stuff. This is Galaxy. This isn't Soul Cake stream. Why is Super Mario Galaxy happening right now? What the heck? That's a reference. That's a reference to Mr. Cake, who's live right now. Twitch.tv/SoulCake. Live. There's a Stardew pet. I would imagine. It's the chicken, right? Oh, Hellforge. The thing I just went and got? Yeah, it's here. Crazy how that works. Mine it? Thanks. Why does it look so cool in my inventory, and then I place it down and it's so lame? Chicken and a Junimo. Nice. Oh, we need to play Stardew again. I will continue to say that till the day I die. We got to the whatever the walnut place, and now we need like $4 billion. The reason Has-Been is quote unquote bad is because it's never gotten any more content other than fan service stuff from its original voice actors. Yeah, when you release one episode and then make another show, it's like that's I just feel bad for the people who enjoyed Has-Been, because it's like, oh, because the animation for Has-Been wasn't it divided up between a ton of different animators? The animation for Has-Been, like, it looked good. And then it was like, oh, people on YouTube did this. It looked great. There was some animators, and then it's like, okay, well, there's another show going on. So there's still stuff happening with it, and the other one, Hell of a Boss, does also still like look really good, but the original show was dropped. I mean, it wasn't dropped. It was quite literally picked up. I just mean it hasn't. There's currently not stuff there. It's mainly the community that ruins it. That's for everything, yeah. Anything that becomes popular absurdly fast, specifically, like Has-Been did, generally has a community like that. I just think it's such an influx of, like, everything that people wanted all at once, and they just want to cling to it with every fiber of their being. And it's a ton of people. There's no reason to fully say it's garbage in my opinion. Yeah, there's literally only one episode. Perhaps this one episode is bad to some people, and literally the magnum opus and culmination of all human, like, intelligence up until this moment. But, like, it's one episode. We will find out. And if it's being picked up by a corporation, I assume it's going to go well. Like, I just have to have faith in that. I don't know. I've probably watched some Hell of a Boss and have just forgotten. And I know I've watched the first episode of Has-Been Hotel. I can just barely remember it. There's a point where you have to separate content from its community, yeah. That point is pretty soon for a lot of communities. Like, I don't look into a ton of communities anymore just because, like, I'm probably not going to care so much for what they have. And I can already enjoy the thing myself. But, like, when I really like something, I will look into its community, because chances are it's going to be genuinely good. And then if the community's bad, I can just drop it whenever I want to. Like, there's still a point in looking into the communities. It's just, there's a bad part of everything, and it's just, based on what community you're in, the bad part could be larger than another community's. There's still going to be people like you in that community who think, oh, this is weird. Which means there's still a point in checking out the community, because you could find other people who are thinking what you're thinking, which is the whole point. But it's just, it's a matter of finding that. Oh boy. I'm having too much luck with just these little bats being here that I figure something's going to come out of nowhere and end up messing me up. I have a question to some people, because they forget that the show's primary location is in hell. Yeah, the bad place where the bad people go. Yeah, that is a good point, because they can watch, oh hey, all of these are just bad things are happening in the first episode. Bad things being like people saying things, you're like, oh, I don't want to watch a show where everyone's being like that all the time. And it's like, yeah, well, get this. This is where the bad people are. I know that's exactly what you're saying, and I kind of just echoed it, but I mean, that's just, I understand. I need to go back and rewatch it and see people's thoughts on the whole thing, but it's like, yeah, that's a good argument. And if people just don't like the show because it's like that, then it's like, okay, then don't watch it. You don't have to rip into other people for liking it just because you don't. And you can have a perfectly reasonable argument for not liking it, but just as you can do that, someone else can have a perfectly valid argument for liking it, perhaps even for the exact same reasons you don't like it. Because they're not you. You know, they can like the thing that you don't. It's, you know, and for whatever reason, people don't get that all the time. You're not me. I figured that message was coming. That's a Persona 4 moment. Also, I'm pretty sure these buildings, if I didn't have this skull, would also be burning me, which, that's something to know. I don't like this place. Walmart appears so often in the background. You asked me for like before more. Yeah, that's because I don't like Persona 4 as much. Persona 4 is not bad. I just don't like the characters as much. I'm dead. You was just a reference. Let me, like, 4... We were talking about Persona a lot earlier. You just weren't there, and by a lot, I mean I, like, brought up 5 and stuff. 5 Royal is coming to PC. In, like, 2 days. I'd be you and I could be in your walls, precisely. That's not a reference, though. But, yeah, don't do spoilers, by the way, because... Well, somebody here is going to play that. And it's going to be great, I imagine. I worked, I didn't. I had fun instead. You know? Time to fall again. How much stuff do I have? I thought that torch was a block and I was going to die. Mission has departed. So sad. I don't have a platinum to spend on him. But basically with 4, I just didn't like the characters as much. Maybe I'll like them more if I get further into it. Which, I mean, I imagine that goes for anything. But just like, right from the bat in 3 and 5, I liked the characters so much more that I wanted to keep going back into it. And maybe it's also, yeah, never spread spoilers. Instead, spread how far your evil reign will creep across the land and take over the world, which is something that you can, which is, you know, something that happens a whole lot in Persona 5. Villains. Ryuji and Morgana are annoying in the beginning. I'd agree with you if you were right, but see, my opinion is that they're actually, Ryuji is the best character in Persona 5. Is my opinion. And I don't think Ryuji's annoying at the beginning. If anyone's annoying at the beginning, it's Morgana. And I can agree with that. Junpei's also, though, so I agree. That's true. Junpei Iori is the best. Like, the thing is, like, in 4... No, you can't... Like, if you're gonna say Morgana's annoying, there's no defense for Teddy. Teddy is the most annoying character ever. And maybe part of what contributes to the reason why I don't like 4... is because I already know the villain. Like, I already know the twist. And so maybe that's probably why I don't care. Because it's like, in 3, I didn't know the twist villain. The twist villain's dumb. In 5, you can kind of guess who it is, but it was still so good. And then Royal, the final boss, is absolutely amazing. Like with 4, I just kind of already knew. I mean, I'm not there yet in the story, but I already know who it is because I've been, like, on the internet. So, but it's an awesome guy. Yeah, but I don't care, because I already know it's him. Like, it was just, it was kind of sad that I already knew who it was. And at 4, like, when it comes to 3... 3 is really old, and it has the randomly generated dungeons. 5 has the palaces. 5, best for gameplay, and in my opinion, also story, and in every other way. But 3 was great as well. But the thing is, going from 3 into 4, after having the randomly generated floors of Tartarus the whole time, directly into what sounds like it's going to be something interesting like 5, because each area is its own individual thing, but then it's all just randomized floors again. Maybe, you know, I was just worn out by it or expected something different because everything has its own area. That it's like, oh wait, it's random floors, but more. And I know 5 has random stuff, but it's just mementos, and you don't need to do a ton of mementos. And by you don't need to do a ton of mementos, I know you have to do literally all of mementos by the end of the game, but that's just by the end of the game, and it gives you incentives to go there. P4 is made on the P3 engine, okay, but it's like P3 but again. So, like, that's what I'm saying. It's like, oh, wait, this is just that again. So I'm not gonna want to go back through the whole thing. 3 was great. Probably my favorite actual final boss battle out of the Personas. Came out like 4 years after better characters. I don't like the characters as much though. That's the thing. Like I preferred the characters of 3 and 5. He sneezed on the Grim Reaper and they died. Sneezing on the Grim Reaper and them dying is an event that can occur in Persona. It doesn't matter how hard we try to stray from what's currently happening. Persona is something that can happen. In 4, can the Grim Reaper come out of a chest? Does the Grim Reaper follow you around in 4? It does, right? I just haven't seen it. Grim Reaper can come early in 4, by the way. Like, I've heard the chains rattling, and I just didn't see him around. I think in 5, if you have, like, the... whatever, like, the maximum Orpheus, I think it's called, like, Messiah. I think that just is its name, it's just Messiah, and you do its Armageddon special, you instantly kill everything. It doesn't matter what it is, including, like, literally the final boss of the game. Aside from the fact that the final boss of the game has 13 faces, you know, you can instant kill one of its phases. It's an optional boss that appears after opening 20 chests. It does not follow you around. Oh, that's so sad. In 5 and 3, it follows you until it hits you, and then you fight. Thought it did follow you around. Guess I was wrong. That's because in 5 and 4 it does. I mean, in 5 and 3. Oh, there's a bat. I didn't see it. And it only follows you around when you're in mementos. It's not in palaces. There's like the whole treasure demons thing in 5. And like it gives you incentive to have a high risk level. But just I don't think anyone ever does. Even though you know that you can get the treasures and they give you like 3 times XP on it. 3 times XP on a fusion. I really wanted to place that torch on the side. And just a ton of money if you get rid of them. But I just don't think anybody ever bothered using them for that purpose. Even though you definitely can. Treasure demons are in the other ones. Because in 3 you've got the lucky hands or whatever, miracle hands and stuff. I think in 4 they're also the miracle hands. Or something like them. They dodge a lot though, as opposed to being a specific weakness like in 5. One thing I didn't like in 3, and I don't remember if it's in 4, is how there's 3 different types of melee. There's slash, pierce, and blunt. Which, if you watched me play Ruina, you'll know that that's a thing, because I talked about why I continued to call blunt strike damage the whole time, was because of 3. Because in there it's called strike. I was just constantly getting confused with it the whole time. To mine more of this. I've been paying attention to how much of this I've gotten. I doubt I've gotten much at all, though. Only a 3 thing? Okay. That's good. That's a point towards 4. But do they have guns in 4? Because 5 has guns, and that's awesome. And then each character had a gun that functioned differently, even if just slightly. Whether it be, like, you know, the amount of damage it does, its bullet count, or what. On's least favorite gun, because you do not get to aim. Naito has a gat. Is that just their basic weapon? Like, they just don't have melee, they just have a gun? Because if so, that is awesome. Yeah, baby, baby, baby. Yeah, it's the perfect fight song. Yeah, that's awesome. That's the best character. I think I got to the point where they began getting introduced, but I never actually got to their part. I'm in... what's his name? Like, biker thug guy. I'm at his section. From what I remember. I feel like I'd be able to remember his name if I thought about it more. But I definitely... I'm not remembering it right now. Okay, yeah, you know, I go to use, like, the auto-aim on that bat, and it just is like, no, we're gonna auto-aim you at the other one. Kanji. Yeah, it was kanji. I did kanjis? I don't remember finishing kanjis. That is one thing, though, that I do like about 4, is that it's based on the other characters you have that are in your party. Like, 5 is also kind of, but in 4, the story is directly related to how the characters begin to grow, due to the fact that all of the... I'll just call them palaces. I guess they're called channels in that one. Due to the fact that the channels are directly a part of the characters that you have. They just are all about them. Whereas in 5, it is someone who is affecting them, and they go there and they face their problems, and then they, you know, overcome their feelings and they get the persona. So that is something good in 4. I just didn't like 4. I think 5 does it better than 3, though. But in 3, the characters grow more with the story, as opposed to being something like in 5, due to the fact that there's a whole confidant link that is just the team of C's. The characters, specifically the boys, what is it, Akihiko and Junpei, because they don't have their own confidants. All the girls do. But you can't just specifically hang out with the boys for whatever reason. They grow, and so do the girls, with your team throughout the story in correlation to the events. And in 5, they kind of do, but everyone on your team has their own story, so you can learn a whole lot about one person and have another person just stay completely stagnant, but when it comes to the story, they're going to continue to react like everyone else. Little things that when you save them, it is self-acceptance, and when you do social links, it's self-growth. Yeah. So that is a little down on 5. Like, I can see why 1 does something right, even if, you know, it's not my favorite one. So glad we haven't seen a voodoo. Can, like, you die, though? Yes, I wanted to aim at the hell butterfly. I totally didn't want to aim at the actual demon that's trying to kill me. Thank you so much, auto-aim. I'm so happy. That's so cool. I'm going to use my bars now. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm going to make an imp staff, and it's going to be awesome, and everyone's going to be jealous. And it's totally going to be the best version of the imp staff. Well, artisan prep. Game's a lot easier on keyboard. Probably the autofire. Hey, I used it, and it was like that. I'm a summoner player. You think I want to actually aim at stuff? I'm playing a summoner. Why would I do that? Volcano, they changed it from being named the Fiery Greatsword? Game's a lot easier on keyboard. I disagree. As somebody who has used keyboard and somebody who has also used controller, it ain't. In my humble opinion. I got the imps now. Yeah, over twice the damage. Yeah, that's a bit of an upgrade. I mean, I guess they attack a whole lot more, but no. Let's go see him kill something. Oh, and let me actually equip the stuff I use. See, one thing that I do use keyboard for is equipping my stuff, because with controller, it's just going to take a minute. I'll do stuff like that with my keyboard. Because, you know, I kind of want things to get done. There's the remainder of my bombs. Bloody Tears, because, oh boy, I can't wait to need to, you know, go fishing again in the Blood Moon for the 4th time because the game decided not to give me the stuff that I needed. Catsuit Grim Reaper outfit. Incredible. Exactly what I needed. I mean, I made progress today. I attempted to get that one other, the one other staff just so that way I could then immediately do a Hellevator and go and get a completely different one. But I think I'm going to end it now. But I actually have someone to raid because Soul is still going. So I can actually just do /raid. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I get to raid Soulcake. Wow, do you see my expression right now? It's totally on purpose and not just because that is how I happen to have everything set up. And I just completely forget that those are my keybinds. It's totally not what happened at all. This is totally planned. You just have to believe in me. So we're gonna raid Soulcake. He is playing Mario Galaxy, which is like one of the greatest video games ever conceived by mankind. I don't have a problem with Summoner outfit in Final Fantasy XIV, so I can't really think of an Abno to dress him up as. Since if they're a summoner, you could try. I don't think there's ever going to be an outfit for like something like censored, but you could try to do Melting Love or something, since that's a summoner. Or maybe even if you want to go that far, you could try doing what is it? Silent Orchestra, because Silent Orchestra brings in their Gagalophore. I don't really know, you know, how summoner works in that game, but something like that. But you know, we're gonna go ahead and raid Soulcake now. It's been fun. Had a whole lot more conversation there at the end. It got a whole lot more lively than it was further actually seems. That was fun. So thank you, Noiser, for dropping by and sparking that up, and you know, Owl, Thunder for coming in, because we did a little bit of talking eventually, and that was good. It was a lot of fun. So you know, yeah, yeah, good night, everyone. It was fun. But I'm gonna send you off to Soulcake now. So goodbye.